Wearable technology has certainly changed the way millions of Americans have lived their everyday lives. These things can tell you when to take a breath, when to stand up, how fast you are running. They can show you your text messages. You can make a call from talking to this little dial on my wrist. And they have certainly changed the cruise game as well, with many cruise lines incorporating some sort of wearable technology form, but some cruise lines and their passengers and client bases have been against wearing this technology on board, having something on their wrist. And the question is up right now for Carnival Cruise Line, as they are the next cruise line to ask the question, should this be something we integrate on our ships? Is this something our passengers want? We are sharing and discussing and debating the watch, the wrist, the wearable technology on the show today. We're also going to share a story regarding travel insurance. Just because you purchase it does not mean that every single situation or situations that you think should be covered are indeed covered. We all need some time in the islands. Let's go there now on Island Time. A big happy Thursday to all you islanders. We hope you're having a great day. We are almost through the week. We are on Island Time. It is time that we drop our anchors and we take some time to relax in the islands together. Thank you for joining us on the show today as we share the latest in cruising and cruise news. We have some interesting stories and topics to share with you today, to debate, to discuss, to get your opinion on. I'm certainly going to share my thoughts. You know that. Couple of housekeeping items first. Number one, I know many of us are set to take off the next several days as we prepare for the 4th of July, Independence Day. Many Americans take off during that time of year. We hope that you are set for some time off with family and friends. We hope that if you're traveling, that you have safe travels. There are so many of you cruising, many of our clients, and many of you who follow this channel and are part of this community. You are set to cruise. If you are, let us know where you are headed. We would love to keep up with you and your adventures, and feel free to share your experiences on our Facebook page. That link is in the description of this video below. And let me remind you, if during that time off you have the cruise blues, you're starting to plan your trip, you need some help, Amanda and I are available. Email us, travel@bookislandtime.com. We can help you plan, book, or manage your next cruise. Even if you've already booked it, we can help you. As always, we don't charge you a penny for doing so. Let's get caught up here on the latest in cruising and cruise news, starting off with wearable technology. And I never wear this thing. I honestly don't like the thing. I'm taking the thing off. I never wear this. This was a gift, something I won actually on an ultra cruise with Carnival Cruise Line. I passed it down to Amanda. She wears it oftentimes, but I had to wear it for the show today. Let's talk about wearable technology. It certainly changed our world, and it has indeed changed cruising as well the last several years. And the latest debate here, this makes its round. As some topics about cruising on social media, it makes its round every few months. Someone brings up this idea, brings up this experience they had with wearable technology, and people say, I love it, I hate it. This time, Carnival Cruise Line. And brand ambassador John Hild asking the question, is this something that you guys want? Not guaranteeing, not sharing or saying this is for sure happening, but John, of course, posts these polls from time to time to gauge interest, and actions are taken from those polls. We've seen that. The latest dining room menu changes, it's a result of polls just like this. Could Carnival Cruise Line really move to wearable technology that you and I wear while we're on a cruise? We're going to talk about that right now. One of the biggest reasons why some say that Carnival Cruise Line should move to wearable technology instead of the old sign and sell cards that they currently use is because everyone is doing it. All the cool kids are doing it, right? Royal Caribbean, they have wearable technology on board most of their ships. Princess Cruises has wearable technology. Disney as well. Other cruise lines have this wearable technology. Some think it's cool, it's hip, it's next generation, it's a new age, new way of thinking. Some people like the old way. Some people like to sign and sell cards. Why has Carnival not moved to this new age, this new way of wearable technology? And that's because really there hasn't been an appetite for the new age technology. A lot of Carnival cruisers in the past said, I don't want this. I don't want something that I'm going to have to wear around my wrist all day. Some of you know the experience of having a Havana room, or even in the old days, spa rooms, when they used to give you a bracelet. I used to hate to wear those things, but technology and wearable technology has moved past just wristbands. We're going to get into that here in just a second. Let's take a look at what it could look like if Carnival Cruise Line indeed chooses to move forward and go with wearable technology, because after all, the poll is close. 39% of people who weighed in on John Hill's poll said, yes, please give us this wearable technology. 38%, very close, 39 to 38%. 38% said no, I want my sign and sell card, and 23% said, I really don't care. Just get me on a cruise ship. What could it look like if Carnival Cruise Line moved to this sort of technology? I think the best thing that we can do is take a look at Sister Line. Remember, Carnival Cruise Line is owned by Carnival Corporation. Carnival Corporation owns several different cruise lines. One of those cruise lines being Princess Cruises. Princess Cruises is one of the leading innovators of wearable technology on their cruise ships. They have something called the Princess Medallion on board their cruise ships that they use. Instead of a sign and sell card, they have this medallion. I'm going to show you the short video. I'm going to share some details with you. Be open ears here. Be open mind, open heart as we share this, and let us know as we go throughout this and we conclude it if it's something that you're interested in. The Princess Medallion, maybe called the Carnival Coin. Who knows? But this is what it could look like if Carnival implements wearable technology. This medallion, first off, is free to all guests. Every guest gets one. You don't have to pay for it. It unlocks your stateroom door before you even get there. As you're approaching your stateroom door, the sensors unlock the door so that by the time you get to your door, you just open your door. How cool is that? It allows you to purchase items from the fun shop, from different shops on board. It allows you to wager in the casino as well. It is waterproof, sun and sand proof. It does not need to be charged, which is the big thing. I do not want to spend my time worrying about if my medallion is going to die during my cruise. You can order food and drinks on the app, and it reads your medallion that you wear, and they deliver your food, your drink right to you while you're sitting in the lounger, while you're sitting in the pool, in the hot tub, in a venue, listening to live music, wherever you're at. They know exactly where you're at because of that medallion. They can track you. And you can locate members of your party via the app as long as they're wearing their medallion. Now, as I reported, the majority of people on this poll barely said yes to John Hill. 39 to 38%, 23 said, I don't care, get me on the cruise ship. So people are at least open to this idea of wearable technology. Is this a real possibility? Is this something that actually could happen? We've talked about it before. John Hill has brought it up before. Others have brought it up. Could this actually happen? Princess Cruises is owned by Carnival. They have implemented it. The possibility is, of course, yes. There are challenges that would present themselves to be able to do this, because you have to have the infrastructure on ships to be able to do this. What ships could we see this technology on? Maybe on new ships, and there's not many new ships coming for Carnival Corporation the next several years. We have learned that over the past several earnings reports. But the Carnival Jubilee is coming, and I'm not saying that wearable technology is on there, but maybe there's a possibility. It would be on a new ship. It would be on a ship that went to dry dock and had to be refitted and things like that, because you have to install some of these sensors and some of this infrastructure. And I want to point out, wearable technology is not just a bracelet anymore. It used to be a bracelet, but now a princess medallion you can wear as a necklace around your neck. You can get a holder that will clip on your shirt, that will clip on your pocket. You can keep it in your pocket. It's not just a bracelet anymore. You can wear it many different ways. It is a possibility, but it would be, I think, on a new Carnival ship, as the infrastructure has to be there. With the fact that Carnival carries more families than others. That's one thing we've heard over the years is there's too many kids. These kids would lose the medallions. They would lose the medallions. I don't think that should hold people back. And remember that there are high numbers of kids on Carnival cruises certain times of the year. Most of the year, that number is low. This time of year, that number is high, but it should not hold back this form of technology. Could they do a hybrid type of system where you could use your sign and sell card if you want to, or you could use this medallion type of experience? Absolutely they could. And they would make both parties happy, but they have to have both infrastructures running at the same time. And there are those who say, I do not want to give up my sign and sell card. I love it. I bring it home. I collect it. I do X, Y, Z with it. I do not want to lose my sign and sell card. Islanders, I ask you, is this something that Carnival Cruise Line should look into? They have the technology from their sister brand. Should they implement it? Is it something new, fresh, that would be fun for Carnival cruisers to have and enjoy? Have you used one of these wearable wristbands or technologies on another cruise line? What was your experience? Did you like it? Did you prefer it? Let us know everything in the comment section below. You listen to all of that, and I know you have an opinion. You have input. Be sure to share it. That's what the community is all about. We're going to close the show today with this right here, something that I needed to share with you because Amanda and I hear situations like this over and over again, and it's a learning experience for us all. Travel insurance is purchased by over half of all cruisers in the United States. Sometimes you buy it through your cruise line you're cruising with. Sometimes it's a third party. Sometimes it's a yearly policy. But over half of cruisers, and it's closer to 70% of cruisers, buy cruise insurance. And you feel like when you buy that, you are protected. You feel like when something goes wrong, you're going to be able to use your insurance. And for some cases, that is correct, but not for all cases. We have a learning opportunity today. A Florida couple booked a cruise, a Norwegian cruise. It was a cruise of a lifetime. They purchased trip insurance, as many people do. They thought they would be covered in the event that something crazy took place. And something crazy, of course, ended up taking place just a few weeks before their cruise. The husband found out that his cancer had returned, unfortunately. Found out that he battled it, defeated it once. Now it's back, and it's best that he not cruise. The couple thought, we purchased travel insurance. We should be okay. They filed a claim, and they have been fighting with Norwegian that, hey, we can't go. Here's the news, here's the letter, here's the documentation, here's the health status. We can't go. And Norwegian repeatedly has said, no, it's not approved. It is actually denied. Norwegian Cruise Line is denying this request, this policy, because the cancer that the husband had is considered a pre-existing condition because he had cancer once before, had defeated cancer, and now the cancer is back once again. Norwegian says it's a pre-existing condition, therefore you do not get your money back. It is not eligible for payment. Norwegian, though, has offered them credits, which could be applied to a future trip, something that the couple does not want. They just want their money back, and it could be for a multitude of reasons, of course. Norwegian trying to say, we're not going to give you your money back, but we will give you credits. I don't share this story to bash Norwegian Cruise Line. Number one, we're praying for this couple. We're praying for the husband who is battling cancer. The wife, of course, that's there battling right beside him. We're praying for them, number one. We hope everything turns out favorable. Number two, we're not bashing NCL. It's just a reminder that when you purchase your insurance, be sure to read the policy. Know the things that could happen to you. We don't know everything that can happen to us, but know that the things that could happen, they're covered in that policy. If they're not covered in that policy, go somewhere else and buy a policy that is right for you so that in the event something takes place, you can file the claim can be processed, and you can get what you think you should get back, your money back, and not be stuck in a situation just like this. That's why I share the story on the show today. Islanders, I hope you enjoyed the show. It was an interesting conversation around wearable technology. I can promise you that the conversation is not going away, even if the decision right now is no. Carnival says, we're not doing it. We're sticking to the plastic. We're giving you the sign and sell. Trust me, this conversation and devices such as these are not going away. I cannot wait to see what all of you have to say about this conversation in the comment section below. We hope you enjoyed the show. If so, like the show. Hit one button, boop, right there. You liked it, you're done. If you enjoy staying up to date with the latest in cruising and cruise news, be sure you have subscribed to this channel. If you want alerts when we upload new content, if you want the notification, all you do is you ring the bell. When I upload content, you get the notification. You know that there's something for you to watch when you have time. Islanders, I hope you have a great day. We'll see you in the comment section below on our Facebook page and tomorrow right here on Island Time.